From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 105.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-0. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Hit in the air to center field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Stepping in now, Marcus Simeon, as he'll take a look at ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Simeon brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Over to first, Cole, and the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Now the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s, but Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way.
Count 1-0. No catch off the plate. Ball 2.
2-0 count. The pitch. Finds the zone, strike one.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 26 home runs and 73 driven in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And it's fouled away. Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. And now, George Springer. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The average sits at 294, 21 homers, and an even 80 RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Ready now is Lourdes Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
He's set. Here it comes. Reese Maguire is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slurve in there. Strike 1. 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. That's inside. 2-0. Sanchez, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
2 down, no one on base, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. All even now, 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Randall Grichik at the plate now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s with 19 homers and 76 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Simeon's got it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Rudolph.
Here's Rognedodor now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in once again is Marcus Simeon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Over to first, Cole, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's George Springer as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So first and second with 1 down. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the belt, the pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. but this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ball 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
This is skied into short left center. Stanton coming on. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Blue Jays leave a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Yankees, the right fielder, Garrett Cole.
Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Aye. Ball 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1.
Can't lose, ball.
Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
0-1 the count. The pitch.
Nope, upstairs. Outside, that's a ball.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit hard towards center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good looking swing right there for the base knock.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for the Yankees. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is Reese Maguire. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Hard ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First delivery to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Ball one. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Randall Grichuk will be next. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gallo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next to hit is Randall Grichuk, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Down the third baseline. Over to first, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Garrett Cole.
First pitch on its way. Gary Sanchez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. Count for 2-1.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And it's fouled away. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So So now here is Anthony Rizzo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Left side. There's one. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate now, Tyler Wade. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And this will be fouled away. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Yanks held in check. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the AB now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So the next to bat will be Marcus Simeon, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Reined in. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Next to dig in, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Rizzo waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Guerrero over at second. Simeon is over at first with one away. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box, Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 0. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One and 1. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Blue Jays leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Odor.
The designated hitter, Odor.
First offering on its way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Next to stand in is Joey Gallo, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now the 2-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. And now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now the first pitch. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now a long throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he fouls this one off.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And the count will be full. Again, another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next, it'll be Gio Urshela. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now to bat, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Reese Maguire, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hits this one hard the other way, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. 2-out success means Randall Grichik will bat this inning.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1 count, and the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Off the plate ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. The 3-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Wade trying to get there. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 58.
So stepping in is Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Garrett Sanchez.
Now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Looking up is Hernandez into the second deck and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
This is the matchup you'd like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Now batting, shortstop.
To the plate now, Tyler Wade. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
So here's the left-handed bat of Randall, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 0-2 home. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
2-2 the count. Two out, nobody on. A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. (2-0) now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Odor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 2-0 New York. So here is Marcus Simeon, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
1 strike now from Cole.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Stanton on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Chad Green will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a ball 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fouled off. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First offering on its way.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gallo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bichette.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Two pitch is fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 2-0. Trevor Richards is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Aaron Judge. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Judge.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Richards Hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. The pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Fouled off. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0. So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. And now here is Lourdes Gurriel. It was a base hit last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, number 7.
Up next, Reese Maguire. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And now the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in right, and we are tied again.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, number 9.
Stepping in now, Danny Jansen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Standing in now, Randall Grichuk, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Singled last time up. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he fouls this one off. Still only one out in the inning. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Fouled away. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. One out, nobody on. he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strike one to start the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Home half of the ninth coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Comes set and the 0-1. Liner towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. One there. On to first, a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Here it comes. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Albert Abreu takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Stepping up is Marcus Simeon. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another two-strike offering. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out.
The center fielder,
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, George Springer. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next up, Bo Bichette. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Score remains 2-2. Brian Baker comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So now to the plate, Tyler Wade. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that one yanked just foul. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Albert Abreu earns his third win of the year in relief. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.